Hello, little readers. Today we'll be reading Crystalina's New Pet Puppy by Alexandra Reid. One rainy day, Crystalina was flying home when she heard something crying in the bushes below. Why are those bushes crying? Wondered Crystalina as she flew closer to look. The bushes rustled and out came a little puppy. The puppy was wet and thin, and he shivered in the rain. "You poor little thing," said Crystalina as she knelt down and slowly held out her hand. At first the puppy didn't move. Then slowly he took a step forward toward Crystalina. Finally he licked Crystalina's hand. "You darling," she said, petting him gently. The puppy wagged his tail. Crystalina picked up the puppy and flew home quickly. She gave him a warm bath. Then she combed his fur. The puppy gave a little yelp when the comb caught on a tangle. "It's okay," Crystalina soothed. "I get tangles in my hair too." Soon the puppy was clean and dry. He had soft blue fur and a cute button nose. Crystalina thought he was beautiful. "Now it's time to eat," Crystalina said. What do little puppies like to eat? She wondered. First she gave him a slice of bread. The puppy jumped on it, growling playfully. "No playing with your food," said Crystalina sternly. Next she tried cornflakes and milk. "This is my favorite breakfast," she told the puppy. He put his paw in the bowl and spilled it all over the floor. Crystalina laughed. "I know," she said. "My cat Spin loves tuna fish. Maybe you will too." So she opened a can of tuna fish, and the puppy ate every bite. After the puppy had finished eating, he looked at Crystalina with sleepy eyes. "Why don't you sleep over there?" Crystalina said. She pointed to Spin's soft blanket. The puppy walked over to the blanket, curled up in a tight ball, and fell right to sleep. Spin glared in Wing's direction. When Crystalina's parents came home, she asked them if she could keep the puppy. "Maybe," they said, "but first you have to make sure no one has lost a puppy." Crystalina called the veterinarian and the animal sky shelter. She even went back to where she found the puppy and asked if anyone was missing a little dog, but no one was. "Now can I keep him?" Crystalina pleaded with her parents. "Yes," they said, "as long as he and Spin get along." "Hooray!" shouted Crystalina. "I'll call him Wing." She flew into the kitchen. Wing woke up, and when he saw Spin, he bounded over to her, his tail wagging. Spin hissed and swatted at Wing with her paw. "Stop that, Spin," said Crystalina. Spin walked away with her head held high. Wing hid under the table. The next day, Wing went up to Spin and rolled on his back. Wing was ready to play, but again Spin hissed and swatted at him. Wing ran away with a yelp. "What's wrong with you, Spin?" asked Crystalina. "Wing wants to be friends with you. If you don't get along with him, we'll have to give him away. It's all up to you." Crystalina shut Spin in the kitchen and went to play with Wing. Every day, Wing kept following Spin around, and Spin kept hissing and swatting at Wing. Soon Crystalina's parents said Wing would have to go because he and Spin were not getting along. "It's all your fault, Spin," said Crystalina crossly. That very afternoon, Spin disappeared. Where could Spin be? Wondered Crystalina. She took Wing out to look, but they couldn't find Spin anywhere. All of a sudden, Wing began wagging his tail. He barked and flew up into the branches of a tree. "What is it, Wing?" asked Crystalina, flying up beside him. There was Spin, her tail caught in the branches of a tree. "I'm so glad Wing found you," said Crystalina, untangling Spin's tail. "And I'm sorry I told you that it was all your fault you and Spin weren't getting along. I just realized I haven't been playing with you as much since Wing came, and that's not right. I'm sorry. I know we can all get along. If it is to be, it's up to me." Crystalina hugged Spin. When they reached home, Crystalina opened 2 cans of cloud treats, one for Wing and one for Spin. When they had finished eating, she said, "Wing, I'm going to get you another blanket to sleep on, because that blanket there is really Spin's blanket. Now don't fight while I'm gone," she called as she left the room. She was back in a moment with another blanket. Spin and Wing were already curled up together on Spin's blanket, their wings wrapped around one another. "I guess I don't have to worry about the two of you getting along anymore," said Crystalina, hugging both of them. Wing wagged his tail, and Spin purred. The end. For more stories, please subscribe to our channel, Little Readers.